Hi, ladies. It's really good to be back with you today. And I want to thank the Lord for His goodness and for His grace. Father, I just pray even now with anyone who is listening that, Lord, they would have an ear to hear what you would just want to quicken to them with this short podcast. Lord, I thank you that you are our source and you are our sustenance. Father, I thank you that you're our healer and that you're our strength. And even as I continue to share as a daughter of faith, how you have journeyed with me through the many different situations that I've walked through. You've journeyed with me because I've invited you on this journey. And Lord, I just pray today that there will be one woman that will be encouraged to invite you on a journey, this journey of faith, as our mother Sarah of the nations was when she started on her journey. Father, may you just quicken my voice and quicken the spirits of those that would listen. In Jesus' name. Today, there's a verse that we share a lot, Jeremiah 29:11. I know people are saying, oh, yes, for I know the plans I have for you. This is the Lord's declaration, plans for your well being, not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. And, there are different translations to this, but the verse that encourages me and has been encouraging me and was an encouragement to me in different times is the one after verse 12. It says, you will call to me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. And you're wondering where I'm going with that. A verse that says in the New Testament, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open. And in those three words, ask, seek, and knock, it's kind of progression. Sometimes you're asking for something and it's not happening. And I want to share with you, I think not yesterday's, but the one before that, I was just sharing about how I was in the hospital within 1 year after my first anniversary. I'd injured my back and I was in the hospital. And I was in the hospital for about 6 weeks. And the journey to the hospital and the journey from the hospital and then the journey to my place of healing seemed like a lifetime. And I would say it was only 8 months or 9 months. I injured my back on the 18th of December and I got healed on the 4th or the 5th of August of the following year. And I would say got healed. The healing was fully manifested, that I was pain free and I was able to continue the way I thought life would be. Yes. And I say the way I thought life would be, but I was on a journey. I kept asking the Lord for my physical healing. But one of the things that was very, very strong for me during that period, when after I had lost all pain on one side, then with traction and stuff, the pain came back with a constant of a 8 out of 10 when I was released from the hospital. They wanted to do surgery, and my husband decided no. After hearing what could happen, he decided not to. And I agreed, yes, in pain, but I agreed. And so I went home on an ambulance after not walking for 6 to 7 weeks. Hello, you've got to learn all that over again. And I would go to the doctor every week. I'd go to physiotherapy twice a week, but I would have constant pain. In that time, I had two, what is it you call it again? Oh, I can't remember it right now. But just to stop the pain, how bad it was, And I kept praying, Lord, heal me. But I kept holding on, even in my pain and lying in the bed. I would believe. I said, Lord, I believe that I will be raised up from this bed and I will not be in this pain. And I kept on holding to that. I would get called and speak with individuals on the phone. I'd encourage them. There would be those that would come to visit. And my husband, at the time, he would be ministering and he'd be praying for individuals, and they were getting healed, and it was not happening for me. Just think about the turmoil that was happening. But one of the things, I kept holding to it. And then I went to a conference. I'll just say the long and short of it, I kept believing. I went to a conference, a teaching conference, and there are different speakers there. And I remember I went late. I got registered late because I was in so much pain. I couldn't even sit up for 10 minutes. I would be in so much pain, even the back support, I'd have to lie down. But I went, I was in the overflow room, and the rest is history because uh, I was sitting up for praise and worship, and then the pain was so bad, as in the overflow room, so it was carpeted. I laid down. And before laying down, I heard a minister speaking, and he was talking about in the beginning, God, how his spirit moved upon the waters. And yes, his spirit moved on the waters. And just how the Lord hovers over wherever there's a problem. The Spirit of God hovers over that because he has a solution. I heard that when I was going down in a daze, sleeping on the carpet in my back support. And I woke up and heard a word of knowledge that was coming through the screen. Remember, I was in the overflow room. And a word of knowledge that was saying, there is someone here who has a back problem, who's been told, and he was reading my mail, as we would say it. I got up, I said, honey, please raise me up. I got up, I said, Lord, today is the day. And today was the day. I kept leaning in. He heard me. He listened to me and he responded. The Lord wants to encourage you today, wherever you are, whatever you're experiencing. He's hearing you. Keep calling, keep asking, keep seeking, keep knocking, because he is and will respond as you journey with him. So be encouraged today. Sarah was on a journey. You are on a journey of faith. My mother, my sister, my daughter, you're on a journey. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep on asking. Keep on seeking. Keep on knocking. There is an answer. His answer for you in that situation. So be blessed. I thank God for you. I thank God that you stopped by. Just know that I have been walking since, and I've gone on a long journey since then. That was 87, August 4th or 5th to be exact. It is now March 8th, 2023. I've journeyed a long time with him and I've found him faithful. He's always there through everything. Bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.